Hello everybody, this is Svenshinhan, welcoming you back to Let's Play Seiken Densetsu 3, and no, I did not want to go into the menu. I'm actually recording this right after the first episode because I figured, why not? It's a fun game, I'm having fun recording, so let's just keep going. Although, the time you'll see this is probably the next day. Anyway, now that it's nighttime, you can finally leave the city, because as it turns out, actually if you come here during the day, you'll find that the place is blocked by two Beastman guards. And if you come here at night, they've turned into these bound wolves. Beastmen do that. Like, at night they change into beasts, I guess, or... Anyway, something happens. Okay, this is a feature in this game. Occasionally you'll have, like, chests, and they'll get you, like, the roulette wheel, and if you land on a trap, you'll get hurt, essentially. I guess this is probably a good time, like, this is only the second episode, so I'm gonna get some of the boring stuff out of the way, and explain a little bit how the stats work. You have 6 main stats, which are Strength, Agility, Vitality, Intelligence, Spirit, and Luck. And Strength basically determines physical damage that you do. Agility doesn't actually do anything. Vitality determines defense and max health. Intelligence determines magic damage, and Spirit determines healing. Now, Luck really doesn't have that much of an effect. There's magic here, but we don't have any yet. The equipment screen is kind of here. I'm just going to show you that real quick. Nothing special. But the roulette wheel is kind of based on luck and agility. The more agility you have, the slower the wheels will spin, and the more luck you have, the more OKs you're going to have in there. So these are Rabbites. They're kind of like the standard enemies in the Mana series. They're common in most of these games, and they're in plenty of other games too. They're just really, really weak enemies. I think there's one here behind the tree. Yeah. They're just really weak enemies. They die in a few hits. Nothing special. Let's just skip over them. Anyway, I think it's probably a good idea if I go over some of the things I wanted to do in this Let's Play. I'm basically just going to do a standard run through the story of Hawk, although I'm going to be playing as Kevin when I get him, because I kind of like Kevin's gameplay a little bit better. But I wanted to explain a few more things. We don't have any magic yet, but we will be getting some of it a little bit later down the road. In this game, your characters can change classes. In fact, I just might show you. Like, on the stat screen, you'll see, like, Thief and then Ranger and Ninja. At a certain point in the game, and I'll explain when the time comes, you can choose to change into a Ranger or a Ninja as Hawk. Now, the other characters obviously have their own choices. And basically what you choose to turn into determines the kind of magic that you're going to get. And I'll explain a little more about my personal choices as I get into it. Right now, I kind of just want to go to the story, but I kind of want to hop off over here because I know where to go. But I want to show you some of the things, like there's a invisible barrier right here, sealed by an invisible force. Yeah, invisible barrier, invisible force. A cheap way of the game to tell you you can't go here yet. And there's like a little sign here that says, if I can stand in front of it properly, Cave of Waterfalls, Holy City of Wendel, both to the right, and the lakeshore village of Astoria down south. Now, obviously we can't go to the Holy City of Wendel or the waterfall because the way is blocked, so let's go here and talk to some of these townspeople to figure out what we can do. Lakeshore Village Astoria. I love this music. It's really kind of whimsical. This is the village of Astoria. Thanks for that completely useless bit of information. The Holy City Wendel is on the other side of the lake. There's a cave to the east which goes underneath the lake, but it's sealed off right now. Again, thanks very much for the completely useless information. Let's see, what do you have to say? Hehehe. Just an annoying little kid laughing. Okay, the reason that I'm talking to everyone in this part of the game is because you have to talk to 2 specific NPCs in order for the next story event to trigger, and I can't remember for the life of me who they are. City of Jat was taken over by the Beastmen? What if they come here? Well, why would they come here? This is like the Boondocks. Anyway, you have to talk to 2 specific people. I don't know who they are, so I know they're outside, so I'm just going to talk to everyone I can find here. I think this is one guy you certainly have to talk to. Nobody believes me, but I'm sure I saw it. A strange light coming from above the lake. Maybe we'll see it again tonight. I think this is the one that triggers what you need to see. Anyway, there's a weapon shop over here. You can go here and have a look through their wide variety of weapons. In fact, there's a dagger that you can get. It costs 90 luck, and basically it'll up your attack by 3. I'm just gonna get it because I don't care. Like, I'm the kind of person who will always buy the best equipment if it's available and if I have the money for it. And let's just equip it right away. Because that's what we do. As we get further along into the game, I'm probably going to cut out all my forays into the stat screen because it's boring and it takes ages in this game. Like, the menu screens load a little slowly. That's like the only downside of this game. Now, this grandpa here, this is the village of Astoria. Oh. You moved. You walked around a fair bit, man. Let's see, is there anyone else I need to talk to? That's a stupid little dog. Pont is always quiet, but today's been growling. I wonder what's wrong. Yeah, I wonder too. Let's see, I think, I'm not entirely sure, but I think I talked to everyone I need to talk to. There was no one in that house there. Oh wait, actually I did not talk to everyone. There is one more house here. Let's see, and there's this person here who says, so you're from Navarre? I've heard lots of nasty rumors about that place. Used to be they wouldn't steal from the poor, but now it seems like anything goes. I also hear they increased their army and they're doing even more raids. What are they thinking? I'll have you know, thank you very much, that I only stole from a very rich thief. I didn't steal from any other person. Scattered throughout the land are silver and golden goddess statues. These statues let you save your progress. The golden ones also restore HP and MP. Very interesting, boring gameplay mechanics. Nothing worthy of note. Anyway, I think I talked to everyone I need to talk to, so right now I'm just gonna start this event and see if I did it right. I should have done it right, I think. Will you be staying with us tonight? Yes, I'm gonna pay and stay here. Man, is it... It's not cheap. It's like a fifth of my money. Rest for the moment? Yes, let's rest. And I did it right. Good. I talked to everyone I needed to talk to. Now, I guess I should say a little bit about this game, because obviously I didn't play it as a kid, because I only found out about this game after I became familiar with the internet, because essentially the fan translation that this is was done by fans of the game, and, you know, I think I was, how old was I, actually? I think I was like 17 when I played this for the first time. 17 or 18, I don't remember. And I just loved it. It was a time when I really got into all the RPGs for the SNES, like Lufia 2, that I did a Let's Play of last year, and now this one. Hawk's like, light, bright, sunlight. I'm a vampire, can't handle it. I feel the same way, by the way. I don't like sunlight that much. Like, a little bit is okay, but if it's too much, especially if you're trying to play video games, it kind of blurs your screen, and oh well. He's like, WTF, mate? And the magical ball of light flies outside of the village. Okay, so who in their right mind would actually follow a light like that? I mean, if I saw something strange like that, I probably wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, well, screw it. And this time you have to go here. You can come here earlier, but there's nothing really for you to do. Now at night, you also get these little mushroom guys, myconids, whatever, and they'll attack you. But the rabbis will be sleeping, so, you know, you don't have to fear them, although they don't do much damage, so... There's the magic ball of light again, so at least we know we're going the right way. I am going to try to kill them, though, so... Because they give a little bit of experience, not a whole lot, but enough to time me over. The thing is, as long as there are enemies on the screen, the game considers you to be in combat. And if you're in combat, you can't run. You only move very slowly, so... And this is one of the golden goddess statues. As you can see, it heals your HP and MP, but we don't have magic yet. No need to save. And these little guys here, these are actually kind of funny. You can stand on top of them. They'll launch you miles high into the sky. And they'll actually show you a part of the world map. So you can probably see like Astoria and Jad, and where we are in relation to those. So we're kind of in the middle of nowhere right now, even though it's only a couple of screens away. Actually, I kind of like that feature. It's kind of funny. It's impressive for a video game of this caliber. And there's more mushroom guys, more myconids. Let's kill them. I think they were there in Lufia too, and I didn't know what to call them. I don't know what to call them here either. Let's see, sometimes the chest appears after the victory screen disappears, and it's another roulette. Okay, and it's a poison cloud. Or smoke, whatever. Yeah, smoking kills. It turns you green, and it's all nasty. That'll happen quite often in this LP, I'm sure. Once you get the other characters, you can kind of control who opens a chest, so I usually have Hawk open the chests because his luck is the best and his agility is the highest, so you have the best chance of opening them properly. Anyway, there's a dead fairy on the ground. Hey there! Pull yourself together! She, like, gets up. Ooh, I'm alright now. Who might you be? I'm Hawk, thief of Navarre. I saw a light from the inn in Astoria, so I... Hawk. Well, I haven't much choice now. Alright, I've picked you. What? My word exactly. Nothing. Please, Hawk, take me to the Priest of Light in Wendel. There isn't enough power left in me to fly. Ah, just the place I was headed. But there's a seal in the Cave of Waterfalls. Oh, that should be no problem if I'm with you. Let's hurry. A disaster is taking place in the Man at Holy Land. Man at Holy Land? That's... Uh-oh. What was that? It's in the direction of Astoria. Let's hurry back and see. Let me take a rest inside your head for a while. What? Whoa, wait a minute. No waiting. I guess she kind of becomes like Navi. Okay, let's go to Astoria. Hey, listen! Whoa, there's a voice inside my head. Quickly! Understood. He's like all defiant. I love his attitude. Fairy joined. It says fairy joined, but she doesn't really join your party or anything. She kind of becomes a thing, I guess, but... Anyway, the regular music in the Rabite Forest starts playing again. The Myconids will soon be gone, like they only appear at night, so once it turns into day, they won't appear on the map anymore. What's also worth noting is that while you're in the, like the white animation for the special attack that you can do with the B button, you're actually immune to any kind of knockback, so... normally if you get hit by enemies, they'll like knock you back. It's really annoying, but if you perform one of those special moves, that won't happen. So that's kind of useful to know. Anyway, there's more Myconids. It's not entirely done yet, so this screen is still filled with the bastards. And even Hawk's double attack hits twice. I'm not going to be doing any kind of grinding or anything. It's not really needed in this game. If at some point I feel like I do need to grind, I'll do it off screen, so... Although I will kill most of what's on screen simply because I can. Anyway, let's head down over here. And now actually there's, which is kind of a shame. I like the village of Astoria. There's some interesting people there that give you useless information. And now it's all, like, destroyed. What happened here? Looks like the beastmen invaded while you were gone. Those beastmen can't take your eyes off them for 2 seconds. We have to hurry to the Priest of Light and tell him Wendel is in danger. Well, I know Hawk says, like, you know, or the fairy says they attacked while we were gone, but even if we had been here, I don't think there's anything we've been able to do. I mean, they basically destroyed us in Jad from just talking to them, so I'm pretty sure that right now we're too weak to do anything. Anyway, right here we will meet our first party member, which is Kevin. Cave. Can't get in. Eh? Fairy let us in? Me too, in forest. Saw a light. That was a fairy? You going to Wendel? Holy City? Me too, because... And then he kind of tells his life story. My precious friend, Carl. Carl and me, no mother, so always together. But one day, Carl attacked me. After that, I don't know. My body felt real hot. When I came to, I killed Carl. I'm a beastman, but not like the ones who attacked Jad. My blood, half human. After meeting Carl, I learned about friendship and trust. The Beast King tricked Carl into attacking me. My Beastman blood. Carl. When I found out, I attacked the Beast King, but no good. Owned! Heard the Priest of Light can make Carl live again. Is that true? I'm going to find out. Monsters in Waterfall Cave. No problem. Me and you stick together. Me, Kevin. And then Kevin joins your party. If you pick Kevin as a main character, you'll basically see a more detailed version of that story, so that's kind of how that works. Anyway, by pressing select, you can switch who you're playing as, like the main character. Later on, you can also just press the L button without pressing select, and you can temporarily switch to Hawk. It's a little confusing, but from now on I'll be using Kevin, though Hawk is still technically our main character. Anyway, the fairy goes like, hold on, I'll eliminate the barrier. Yeah. Thanks very much, at least now we can get in. Okay, the barrier is gone. Now, I guess this would be a good place to stop the episode, but I want to get a little bit more action in because we haven't seen enough action. So, here we have Bottoms, level 3 or higher level enemies to give more XP. Okay, so we got our first level up for Hawk. Basically, strength is the most important stat to focus on because it allows you to do more damage. And since Hawk and Kevin will be, for the most part, the kind of the important damage dealers in this game, I want their strength to be good. Okay, so you have a chest there. I'm going to have Hawk open it because he does have higher agility, just in case there's a trap inside. I'll be doing that throughout this entire game, so... Anyway, next goddess statue here. Now, it might seem like we're really piss weak, but as Hawk, because he's only level 2, but he'll pull around quickly enough. Anyway, let's get a little bit of action in here. There's a few things that you can do. Not a whole lot, but there's some Bottoms here, and Kevin does a lot of damage. Now, he's just tough like that. Let's see, what's in here? Oh, there's nothing you can do right there. We'll come back later. Let's see. My controller kind of stuck there. I don't know what's up with that. That's one more Bottom there. The road up there, you can go there, but it's kind of like a dead end. So, you can go there if you want to grind a little bit of experience, but... Now. No need for that, really. Now, Kevin, like Hawk, has a double attack, which is really... Okay, this was the wrong way. Kevin, like Hawk, has a double attack. Kevin and Hawk are the only two characters that have a double attack. But because they do, they have pretty much the highest damage potential in the entire game, especially Kevin. Like, the damage he can do later on is just sick. Like, nothing compares to it. The other character that we'll be getting later, Duran, he's really tough too, but he only attacks once, so... Kevin and Hawk outdamage him by a lot. Eek! Somebody! Uh-oh, who's that? Hurry, hurry! I thought I was gonna die. Thanks, I'm Carly, the cute little girl that lives in Wendel. Now that's a shocker. A little girl all alone in a cave full of monsters? But... You know, she tells her life story. Heath is a nice priest who took care of Carly because she had no mama and papa. Grandpa told Heath to go to Astoria, and Carly has a bad feeling about that. Gee, she talks like a kid. Oh, maybe she is a kid, I don't know. I don't want nothing to happen to my favorite Heath, so Mick helped me escape. Using one of those world map Bobby launcher things? That's interesting. But when I met Heath, a bad man kidnapped him. Hey, we saw him in a flashback for Kevin, too. It's actually interesting because she and Kevin share the same main story, I guess. I wanted to go home, but I couldn't get in the cave. Lucky you came along. I took a wrong turn. And she kind of falls like Wile E. Coyote, and I fell down. And then we came along to save her. If you were any later, poor Carly. Oh, fine. I was headed to see the Priest of Light anyway. You can come along. What? Did Grandpa send you here or something? I don't need your help. Anyway, Wendel's close by. This way. Don't get lost. Yeah, let's just follow her. Okay, if you had picked Carly as a third character, she would have joined you here. But because we didn't, we're going to get our third party member a little bit later on. Which is actually a problem because we're not going to get the next party member until after we beat the first boss, which is hard with two characters. So it's not a huge problem if you have more, but right now we do not, so I might do a little bit of grinding off-screen, and Hawk gains another level before Kevin gains his next one. Now we can increase strength again. Yeah, let's do that again, just so we can let him do more damage. After this, we'll start pumping a few of the other stats. Like in the beginning, a little bit of strength. Ah, crap, another dead-end room. A little bit of strength is important, because it allows you to kill stuff quicker. And Kevin, man, he rips things apart. I'm gonna love going around here with him later. Like, it's just so, I don't know, it's so satisfying to hit the enemies. I mean, the first Seeker of Mana didn't really do it for me, though I've never really completed it. I might still do that. But it's just so satisfying to hit the enemies here. Like, I think the main thing I didn't like about the Secret of Mana is that you have to charge attacks if you want to do any real damage. And you don't really have to do that here. You can get new armor here, I think. I'm just going to have a really quick look to see if there's anything that we can get. And you can kind of have a quick look around. That's a leather belt. He can't wear it. And now we're going to have to talk to him as Hawk and see what we can buy, because you can't really... Okay, so we can get a defense upgrade for Hawk. We will get that. Now, that's the only thing you can get here right now. There's no new weapons. Anyway, I'm going to equip Hawk with the new defensive items real quick, because as you can see, his HP went down quite a bit while he got attacked by the bats. It's basically because he had no defense. Like, it's almost doubled now. And I'm going to head quickly to the inn, which is over here, I think. Yeah. And I'm going to sleep here, and then I'm going to call the episode, because I think we've been going on for long enough. We'll go at night. Not that it matters. But if we go at night, then we might actually... I might actually be able to show you something cool in the next episode. So, anyway, press the button to continue. It's Luna's day. The game will ask us to save, which we will. In fact, we'll save right here. We're up to 41 minutes, and that makes episode 2. Thanks, everybody, very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one when we're going to go talk to the Holy Priest of Wendel and see what he has to tell us. Maybe he can uncurse Jessica. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.